Elon Musk, while auditing government agencies, he's quietly building something behind the scenes that's making Wall Street nervous. And it's not rockets or AI. You see, while everyone's focused on DOGE drama, he's secretly constructing $10,000 homes in restricted areas across Texas. But there's something hidden in the permit applications that nobody's talking about, and it's a three-headed monster. The first is the company town revelation. You see, what Musk is actually building is a modern-day company town.
Elon Musk reportedly planning to build his own town near Austin. This is all according to the Wall Street Journal, which cites county deeds and other land records for some 3,500 acres purchased in Bastrop County.
And while he's dangling those $10,000 homes like candy, and more on that shocking price tag in just a minute, there's something much bigger happening here. You see, 100 years ago, Ford tried this exact same thing. They built entire towns where workers lived, where they shopped, and where they worked, all controlled by the company. Well, it ended in riots and strikes. But Musk, he thinks he's found a way to make it work in 2025. According to these leaked documents, Musk's new town, Snailbrook, isn't just a few houses near a factory. We're talking schools, stores, potentially their own police force. For certain, private utilities and infrastructure with minimal oversight from local governments. Workers living in Snailbrook, they may face unique pressures, like relying on Musk not just as their employer, but also as their landlord. I mean, you quit your job, you lose your home. You get fired, 30 days to get out. Think about it. Big tech already feeds their employees, does their laundry, even provides their entertainment. Musk has just taken it to its logical conclusion. But there's a darker side that's making economists nervous. You see, when your boss controls your paycheck, your housing, the local stores, even your kids' schools, you're not just an employee anymore. You're basically living in a private microeconomy. And here's what happens to a local real estate market when a company town moves in. Take Bastrop County, where Snailbrook is being built. Home prices have already jumped more than 6% since the first rumors leaked, and land prices by 40%. But regular buyers, they're getting squeezed out. The math is brutal. Tesla workers making $47,000 a year can't afford the median home price of $425,000. But with Musk's company housing, they're basically trapped in a modern form of what historians call corporate feudalism. You see, when these company towns pop up, local landlords lose their tenant base. Mom and pop businesses compete with company stores, and property taxes actually go up for everyone else. Number two, the $10,000 home revelation. Now, about those famous $10,000 homes that everyone's talking about. They're real, but there's something Musk and the media, they're not telling you. These boxable homes, they look amazing in the promo videos. 375 square feet of modern living, instant setup, Tesla-level technology. It sounds too good to be true, right? That's because it is. Here's what they don't put in the headlines. The $10,000 price, that's just the deposit. The actual home costs closer to $60,000. But here's the real shocker. The land underneath, that's where Wall Street is planning to make its killing. While everyone's distracted by the $10,000 home headlines, Wall Street firms have been quietly buying up thousands of acres surrounding these company towns. And the numbers are staggering. Land that was $20,000 an acre just last year, it's now selling for $80,000. And here's the clever part. Musk's companies aren't actually selling you the land with that $10,000 home. No, they're leasing it to you. And check this out, buried in the fine print. You own the tiny house, but you're paying monthly land rent. And that rent can increase every year. Plus, you can only sell your home back to the company. This isn't just about one company town or some cheap houses though. I mean, look at where Musk is actually buying land. Every single property connects to his bigger empire, near SpaceX launch sites, along planned Boring Company tunnels, next to future Tesla facilities. These aren't just random locations. Musk is essentially building his own private cities. And thanks to Texas laws, he can basically operate them without typical city regulations. I mean, we're talking private utilities, private infrastructure, even private governance. This master plan, filed in 3 different counties so far, shows something unprecedented. Musk isn't just building worker housing. He's creating what his team calls autonomous development zones. Think of it like a Tesla gigafactory, but for entire cities. And the timing is not random. With America short 7.2 million homes and adding 200,000 to that deficit every year, Musk isn't just solving a crisis. He's reshaping housing markets entirely. And his team, they've calculated something Wall Street already knows. Number 3, the Texas land war. You see, while everyone's been focused on Musk's $10,000 homes, he's been quietly executing what might be the biggest land grab in Texas history. Through a network of shell companies and private trusts, Musk has quietly amassed thousands of acres across Texas, enough to reshape entire counties. And we followed the paper trail through county records, and what we found is shocking. In just the last 18 months, 47 different LLC purchases, strategic water rights acquisitions, and something called development corridors. Pay attention, because this is where smart real estate investors are making their moves. Musk isn't just buying random cheap land, he's following a specific pattern that's actually predictable. Look for these 3 signs: infrastructure announcements, especially water and power; quiet filing of permit applications for mixed-use development; and most importantly, land purchases by these specific holding companies. Because what happens next, it's like clockwork. I mean, the first wave, corporate buying drives up large parcels. The second wave, developers rush in for the medium plots. But the third wave, that's where individual investors are making a killing on single-family lots and homes. And almost nobody is talking about this pattern. Here's exactly how smart individual investors are getting ahead of these corporate land grabs. Instead of competing directly with Musk's billions, they're positioning themselves in what I call the ripple zones. The sweet spot isn't the primary development area. No, it's 3 to 5 miles out, where local zoning still allows single-family homes. Prices, they haven't hit the speculation phase yet, but you're close enough to benefit from the coming infrastructure. And most importantly, where regular home buyers will actually want to live. Look at what happened in these ripple zones around previous Musk developments. 12 to 18 months before announcement, normal market prices. 6 months after announcement, 40% appreciation. 24 months later, properties that were $200,000 are now selling for $425,000. Let's connect the dots. While everyone's focused on DOGE's next move, or Musk's next Twitter poll, or Tesla's stock price, here's what Wall Street already understands. This isn't just about company towns or $10,000 homes. No, it's about a fundamental shift in American housing. Remember that 7.2 million home shortage that I mentioned? It's growing by 200,000 every year. And while Musk is tackling this with billions, smart investors are already positioning themselves in markets across the country using the same pattern that we just uncovered. This shortage isn't just a crisis. It's creating what I call shortage investing opportunities in every major market. Look, here's the deal. I'm doing this crazy thing in Vegas where I'm literally showing people how to create a legacy in real estate without doing any of the annoying stuff like fixing toilets or chasing tenants. While others are just talking about the housing shortage, my students are already pulling in $25,000 on their first deals by targeting these market gaps. If you'd like to join us, we'll fly you out here. Yeah, the flight and hotel, that's on us. And for 2 days, I'm sharing every single system that's helped my students do so ridiculously well. I'm talking about normal people building million-dollar portfolios without breaking a sweat. You can get the details at intensive2025.com, but the best part is we're giving you everything. We're giving you LLC setup, access to up to $150,000 in funding at 0 interest, and my entire playbook for finding killer deals that nobody else knows about. Plus, you get 3 months of me personally holding your hand through your first deals. But here's the thing, we're super picky about who gets in. So if you've got a 680 credit score at least, kept your financial nose clean the last 7 years, and you're actually serious about this, you should probably grab one of these 20 spots before they're gone. Everything you need to know can be found at intensive2025.com. Go check it out. If it makes sense to you, join us. All right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.